Assalamualaikum and hi to my lecturer, Madam Nur Adilah binti Haji Saud. We present our coffee shop, Flavoroso Cafe.
Flavoroso Cafe was inspired by the owner, Non Farisha, when she traveled to Vietnam. Although she had traveled around the world and tasted various types of coffee, she was more attracted to Vietnamese coffee because of the unique taste. This is the reason why she decided to establish the coffee shop in the early month of 2021, which when our country was affected by the COVID-19. After that, in the last 2021, our government gave instruction to implement the MCO. So that during MCO, our cafe being well known as we provide the first delivery service and keep increase from day to day. Since that, we got titled as Flav Cafe. Flavoroso Cafe is located at Putri Harbour, Johor Bahru. This is the strategic location because we also get attraction from Singapore. The cafe is open every day except public holiday and open from 9 a.m. until 11 p.m. This cafe have a cozy vibes that customers can chilling. Then after 2 years, we have launched 2 new branches at Kuala Lumpur and Pulau Pinang. We also provide drive-thru and self-service to make an order.
Let's start with type of managers. These charts have been separated into 3 levels and it is inspired by the pyramids, which is the top one is called as the top level is management, the middle level is called as middle level is management, and the bottom level is called as lower level is management. It is divided according to the tasks given in the same fields. The top level management is our CEO, Nur Farisha binti Muhammad Nurihan, who is holding the highest position and the boss in Flavoroso Cafe. Next, in the middle levels management, we have our manager of human resources, which is Farisha Sofia binti On, that has a responsible to planning, coordinating, and supervising the employment of new employers. Then, we have manager of branches, Irene Sofia binti Muhammad Tahir, who is directing all operational aspects. Lastly, we have Nur Natasha binti Rosman as our manager of store that carrying out duty to managing budgets, maintaining statistical and financial records. Meanwhile, on the lower levels management, we have supervisor, which is Nurin Akila binti Muhammad Rustam at Sukar, that managing the workflow and training new hires on how they can best serve customers and teams of employers.
Planning is a process for a company to know the goals they need to achieve. That we need to do strategic planning, identify objectives, and plan in details. Vision. Vision is a vivid dreams image of what you want your business excellence in the future based on your goals. The vision statement of the Flavoroso Cafe is, we create a unique coffee aroma that changes a life and atmosphere. We create this vision for our popular throughout the state. Customer also will fall in love with our coffee and best service that we give. Next is mission. Flavoroso Cafe is committed to upgrade the serving and quality of product of coffee that we serve. We will do our best to satisfy customer with vibes of the cafe that very calm with soothing music. We also use the very high quality of coffee powder from abroad. This is because we want to attract more customers to try to taste the deliciousness and uniqueness of our coffee dishes. Policies. Policy refer to general instruction in making decision in the organization of a company. The organization in our company is that all employees must comply with the workplace etiquette set by the CEO of the company. All workers must wear the provided t-shirt uniform, hat and black pants, and wear flat shoes. All male employees must tuck in the t-shirt to make them look neater. All Muslim female employees must also wear a yellow hijab in accordance with the cafe's theme. For non-Muslim female workers, they must always tie their hair neatly. Lastly, business managers also need to follow company etiquette. Procedures. All employees must perform their daily routine. They have to come to work an hour early before business starts that day. This is because they have to prepare in advance and clean the shop so that it is always clean and comfortable for customers. They also need to ensure that the equipment to make coffee and the cups that will be used to serve to customer are always clean. Next is rules. The rule refers to the policy that all employees in the organization must follow. Flavoroso Cafe staff must have a good relationship with each other. They also need to always be friendly with customers and always smile. In addition, they also need to treat customer calmly. Flavoroso cafes are absolutely not allowed to smoke or do bad things. Program. A program is defined as an activity by a company to achieve a specific goal for the organization. The program that our company does is to make a promotion with a very attractive price at the beginning of our business operation to attract customers to buy coffee in our cafe. In addition, we also give free coffee to all customers who buy drinks with a price of more than 30 ringgit. Project. A project can be referred to as an individual or group effort to ensure that goals are achieved as expected. Our cafe provides a special space for reading books for those who like a quiet place to read while drinking coffee. In addition, our cafe also provides free Wi-Fi to all customers to make it easier for them to use the internet. The last one is budget. Budget is an amount that the manager needs to estimate to advance the business. All that amount must be sufficient to start a business, make information, make promotion, and so on.
Now let's move forward to the organizing part. Flavoroso Cafe decided to choose functional departmentalization as a structure. As you can see on the top of the chart, we knew that Nur Farisha binti Muhammad Nurihan played the roles as the CEO in Flavoroso Cafe. This is because she owned this cafe and had issued a huge capital. So, she had to observe everything in this cafe since she holds a huge power. Furthermore, on the bottom of the chart, we can see the separation between three managers who had divided according to their function performed, including the manager of human resources, which is Farisha Sofilia binti On, who has been given responsibility for monitor the staff and manage the entry of employers. Next, we have Manager of Branches, which is Irene Sofia binti Muhammad Tahir, who is a chairman of the branches in Kuala Lumpur and Pulau Pinang. She played the role to own the branches and effective in solve any problem related to the cafe's branches. Lastly, we had appointed Manager of Store, who is Nurul Natasha binti Rosman, to handle the stocks of our cafe, including checking stock and storing. Next, we have geographical departmentalization that kindly different with the previous chart, which means it's easiest for our company to track our profits based on location. This chart shows us more deeply into the areas that we have decided to open the branches and who is gonna get the title of manager in that branches. So, this chart had divided into two, which is Manager of Kuala Lumpur and Manager of Pulau Pinang. This is purpose to dividing up activities according to the area. But before they hold their position, they had been trained over the months to ensure they are professional enough to manage the branches. This is to satisfy customer with our service and meals in order to enhance the Flavoroso Cafe as a well-known cafe.
Okay, let's continue with locus of decision making. So what is the meaning of decision making is actually decision making is the process through which managers identify and resolve problems. Therefore, managers should identify the process first and then decide what is the action that needs to be done to deal with specific issue. If we look at this slide, we can see that there are two types of decision making that can be classified as either program or non-program. Let's talk about program decision first. Program decision must be structured and repetitive decision that can be solved through several procedures. For instance, our cafe proposed rules due to predictable problems, especially in the customer service department. For example, the customer received the wrong order. For that, our manager will take a quick action to overcome the issue with patience. Other than that, bad employees also will receive warning from the manager to form an employee who are more committed when doing their work. Next, non-program decision. It is usually deals with unpredictable and unusual problems. Non-program decision involves higher level management to control certain situations or problems which requires people who are experts in solving them. One of our unexpected problems happened is when our Chief Executive Officer CEO Farsha Nurihan, who had severe financial problems after 2 weeks she started the business that caused her to almost got bankrupt. However, she was able to overcome the problem by opening a new branch in another state where the area is more strategic than the previous one.
Okay, now we move to motivation part. Our cafe use need-based model as our motivation for employees. In this case, we use Maslow hierarchy of need theory. The first thing first, we have physiological needs. This is a basic needs that managers have to provide to the employees, such as food, water, and basic salary to survive. This basic salary is given commensurate with the position they hold. Second, we use security needs. This can make employees feel safe in the physical or emotional environment. As our cafe, we provide CCTV to workers so they feel more safety and give insurance plans. Third, we have social needs. These needs ensure that employees are having a good connection with each other. To make this, our manager will have a social gathering to make their bonds more closer and stronger. Next, manager in our cafe is focused on esteem needs. Esteem needs can make employees feel appreciated and valued because we give them reward for the best staff. In this case, our manager will organize an event or dinner to announce the best staff award among the year. Lastly, our cafe use self-actualization needs to make our employees increase their self-potential. Our manager may involve all employees to compete with each other. For example, manager will trigger employees' abilities to produce the coffee in unique ways.
Okay, so let's move to the leading part. Our Flavorosa Cafe uses the behavioral theory of leadership. This theory assumes that great leaders are made and not born. According to the University of Michigan studies, there are two types of leadership behavior. It is employee orientation leadership, known as employee-centered, and product orientation leadership, known as job-centered. The concept of employee orientation leaders is more likely to paying attention to the personal needs of employees. In this case, Flavoroso Cafe will give the title of Employee of the Year to their employee, so they will continue to be productive to do their jobs properly. For the product orientation leadership, this concept of leadership more concerned on how well the employees perform at their jobs. Flavoroso Cafe is known as a cafe that is concerned about the outcome to achieve their desired target.
Next, we move to the last part of management is controlling. What is the controlling? Controlling is a process through which manager regulate organizational activity to make them consistent with expectation to achieve goal. There are three types of controlling. First is feed-forward control, Flavourosо Cafe very concerned about the quality of the coffee bean, whether local or overseas product. We need all the coffee bean received have the taste, smell, and shape like we want, because we know the different coffee bean give big impact to taste and texture of coffee. So what we do is one of our manager must to visit the place where the coffee bean making to ensure the coffee making process runs smoothly. Moreover, all the employees we hire need to go training twice a year to ensure that all the barista know the update about the coffee and be a professional barista. Next is concurrent control. In each branch, our cafe hire a staff who are expert in repairing machine is because when the machine suddenly break down, it not take a long time to solve the problem. In addition, every month all the machine will be maintained to ensure all the machine in good condition and to avoid the bad thing happen. Lastly is a feedback control. Feedback control is a very important part in Flavourosо Cafe. All the staff need to ensure that all the food or drink they serve like a menu we display. Because our CEO Farisha dislike to give fake hope for our customer. Furthermore, we all know that customer is very important for our cafe because without them, our cafe is not exist. So we need all the customer give the feedback about our cafe to make improvement for the future. In conclusion, after 5 years of Flavourosо establishment, we are on par with other big cafes just as Richiamo and Gigi Coffee. In the future, we want to be like Starbucks, where the coffee already exists in every country. We want to be the first cafe in Malaysia to open branches abroad. We believe that with this regular management process, our cafe will grow more advantages in the future. We hope that one day our cafe can make people in the world smile like our motto, one cup, one smile.
So, as we can see, this is our logo for Flavouroso Cafe. Farsha Norihan, the CEO of Flavouroso Cafe, is the one who creates this logo. The reason she decided to create this design is because it fits with the theme of the cafe, which gives a cozy vibes. Our slogan, which is one cup, one smile, in the logo shows the feeling of customers who smile after enjoying our coffee. The number of 2021 in the logo also indicates the year Flavouroso Cafe was established. Thus, this logo is very simple and could easily attract customers, especially teenagers nowadays who really like to upload pictures on social media. Next, this is our menu. We serve various types of top-tier coffee and sweet dessert for the customers to enjoy at a reasonable price. Our Vietnamese coffee is one of the best-selling coffees among all of the coffees, which certainly will not disappoint the customers. This is because we use the premium coffee powder and everyone can definitely taste the richness of the coffee after take a sip.
That's all from us. Thank you.